Moving on, staff and management of the Northern Electricity Distribution Company, NEDCo, have hoisted red banners across their offices in protest against what they describe as political interference in appointments to key positions at the company's corporate communications office in Tamale. Now, the protest follows reports that Jonathan Abdallah Salifu has been appointed head of corporate communications at NEDCo, while R.A. Abdul Jalil has been named Director of Public Affairs for the Volta River Authority, VRA. Both are said to be regional communication officers of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, in the Savannah and Upper East regions, respectively. Channel One News' Northern Regional Correspondent Shawana Yusuf has more.
The Senior Staff Association SSA of NEDCo has strongly opposed the alleged appointment, labeling them politically motivated and a violation of due process. The association has threatened to embark on industrial action by Monday, March 24, 2025, if the appointments are not reversed. Chairman of the Senior Staff Association NEDCo, Engineer William Asari, insists that managerial positions should be filled based on merit rather than political influence.
We have signed on to a conditions of service which clearly outlines how recruitments are done. For example, our scheme of service outlines the requirements for various positions. If you want to be a communication practitioner, you must have certain qualifications, you must have certain experience. So you cannot go to school and study fashion design, and then you are appointed as communication manager for NEDCo. So it's a clear violation of our conditions of service and our recruitment procedures and policies.
Across all NEDCo operational areas, red banners have been displayed at office entrance as a sign of resistance against what workers call political interference. The association has called on the Minister of Energy to intervene, stressing that while the Managing Director and Board of Directors are political appointees, other managerial positions must follow due process and be filled internally based on competence.
Appealing to the sector minister to avert an industrial action, because we cannot allow this to stand. It cannot be our time as staff that we watch on for NEDCo to be politicized. The government appoints the managing director and the board of government. It ends there. Managers, officers, there are internal structures to fill those vacancies. All of us here were not appointed from the office of the president. The positions were advertised, it was competitive, we went through the mill before we got our appointments. None of us here were appointed from the office of the president. That is not the process, and we will not allow that to stand. By next week, if you don't get the favorable response from our sector minister, we will speak the language that politicians understand.
Staff and management of NEDCo here in the Northern region are calling on the sector minister and government to reverse the political appointment of individuals to occupy the corporate communications unit of the company. According to them, this is dangerous to their operations. They want the sector minister and government to reverse this decision, else in the coming days they would be advising themselves. For Channel One News, my name is Shawana Yusuf, reporting from the NEDCo area office here in Tamale.